Hello children, I am Nisha here from Mangala Vidya Mandira. Hope you all are doing good. So children, in last class what we have learned? We have learned about the poem Good Morning. Hope you have gone through the lesson as well as you have completed the classwork. So now in this session, today we are going to start with a new lesson. Hope all are ready with their textbook. So children, open page number 4. The name of the lesson is The Magic Garden, which is written by Margaret H. Bolton. So children, this story is about a garden, okay, which is near to the school. It is loved and taken care by the little students of the school. The flowers, the bird and the fairies in the garden feel happy to see the kids around the garden. Okay, so children, can we start with the lesson? Okay, very first paragraph. The magic garden was in a school playground. It was very pretty. Sunflower and roses stood high against the wall. There were marigolds, poppies and fancies. So now there are different kinds of flowers, that is marigold, poppies and fancies. So there was a magic garden near the school playground. Okay, was in the school playground. It was very pretty, means it was very beautiful. So sunflower and roses stood high, means sunflower and roses were near the wall. Against the wall it was growing. And there were different kinds of flowers also, like marigold, poppies and fancies. Next paragraph. The sunshine fell on this garden more than on any other, and the flowers danced and sang happily. They said to one another, "We have 100 of little gardeners." They were all the children from the school. Gardener means who take care of the garden. Now the sunshine, every day the sunshine will be there in the garden, fell on this garden, and the flowers danced and sang happily. The flowers are very happy when they get the sunshine. The flowers are very happy. They start dancing as well as they start singing. And they said to one another, like we have lots of children as a gardener to take care of us. And who are they? They are the children from the school. One sunny morning, the flowers were talking to the birds. "I love all the children, but I love the dear little ones most of all," said a poppy. "I like them to bring their watering cans and water my thirsty roots." Now they are discussing among themselves. The flowers were discussing among themselves. At the same time, they are talking to the birds also. They are telling like they love all the children because they are very younger ones. They are very little ones. But Poppy told, "I like them to bring their watering cans." What the children will do? They will get the watering cans and they used to water the thirsty roots of poppy flower. So Poppy is very happy with the activities what the child is doing for that particular flower. "Yes," said the marigold, "the boys are good to us. They dig the ground as well." Now the marigold is telling, of course, yes, the children are very nice, but at the same time, the boys are also good because they are also getting something or other, and they are digging the ground so well. They are giving manure to the ground. "We love the little children," said a tiny bird. "They are kind and they bring bread for us." Now the bird is also telling something. The bird is telling, of course, we love the little children because every day they get a piece of bread for us. So they are feeding the birds also. The children are taking care of the birds also. All the flowers said, "We must work hard to make our dresses very pretty, for the children will be here soon." Now the flowers are discussing among themselves by saying, "See, we have to wear new dresses, in the sense they have to look beautiful." The flowers are telling like that because the children will be coming soon. They will be looking at them. So we should be very presentable. The sun said, "I will help you also, for nothing pleases me better than to see the children running about in the golden sunshine." Now the sun is telling, "See, I feel very happy when the small children run here and there in the garden, in the school garden. When the children are running, the sun feel very happy." Suddenly the children came out laughing and singing, and the flowers stopped their song to listen to them. Suddenly the children came out from the school and they were laughing and singing for some reason. So the flowers who were singing their song stopped singing and they thought, let me listen to the children, what they are talking about, for what they are laughing about. Oh, look at the tall sunflower, said one child, and the sunflower lifted its head very proudly. Now one child is telling to another child, oh, can you look at the sunflower? It is so tall. By listening to that, the sunflower felt very proud. Another child said, I love the marigold in its golden dress. The marigold smiled happily. Now what happened? The another child told, no, even the marigold is also nice. Okay, it is also, the marigold is also looking very pretty. By listening to that word, marigold smiled. It was indeed a magic garden, because it had fairies too. They danced and sang sweet songs which only the children could hear. Indeed means used to emphasize a statement. So they are telling, okay, because it is not only the flowers are there in the garden, there are fairies also in the garden which love to dance, which love to sing a song which only the children can hear, nobody else can hear, only the small children can hear their singing sound. After a time, the fairies came out dancing and talked with the children. Their dresses were made up of flowers and their wings of sunshine. After a time, what happened? After some time, all the fairies came out. Okay, all the fairies came out. They were very nicely dancing and they're talking with the children, but only the children can hear the sound, nobody else can hear the sound. The dresses are made up of what? The dresses are made up of flowers. With all flowers they have made their dresses, and their wings are made up of sunshine which we get from sun. The magic garden was quiet that night. The flowers and birds were asleep and dreaming of the next day when the children would come again. So that night what happened? The magic garden became quiet means silent. The magic garden was very silent in the night, and the flowers and birds were in a very good mood. They are sleeping nicely and they are dreaming that next day what will happen? The children will again come to the garden to play with them. So this is a story about the magic garden which is having lots of different kinds of flowers. So children, today I am going to conclude this lesson. The exercise I will be sharing with you in the next video. Till then, you have to read the lesson 2 to 3 times. Thank you, children.